Now, is it worth appealing a UK visa refusal? Okay, so you've been given a refusal letter, or you've applied for UK visa and your visa has been refused. Is it worth appealing the Home Office decision? Okay, so that's what we'll be talking about today. But before I go on, my name is Tari, and on this channel we'll talk about UK visas and immigration. We'll talk about life in the UK, how to travel safely and successfully settle in the UK, and how to navigate through life as an immigrant living in the UK. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said before, today we're talking about UK visa refusal and appealing. Okay, appealing a UK visa refusal. Okay, is it worth it? Is it worth appealing? Your decision to appeal the UK Home Office decision of refusal would depend on a number of factors, and I'm going to talk about some of those factors in this video. Okay, and we know that whenever you apply for a UK visa and your visa is refused or denied, they would usually state the reason, 1 reason, 2 reasons, or 3 reasons. Whatever the reason is will be there on the letter. Okay, and also it will tell you if you have a right to appeal. So the number 1 factor is, does the letter that you were given when your visa was refused tell you that you have a right to appeal? Because sometimes the refusal letter just says no right of appeal. Okay, so if it says no right of appeal, then there's no need appealing that decision in the first place. If it says that you have a right to appeal, then by all means you have a right to appeal the decision. However, that does not necessarily mean that you should appeal the decision that the Home Office has made. Okay, so the second factor, which is really important, is a reason for refusal. Okay, and if the reason for refusal is justified, then again you do not have any need to appeal that decision. But if you think that the reason that they've denied your visa is not justified, for instance, you've applied for a UK visitor's visa and they've said you do not meet the financial requirement, and you've looked at your bank statement, you looked at the financial requirement that you've submitted, the financial evidence that you've submitted, and you can see clearly that you meet the financial requirements, then by all means you want to appeal. Okay, but however, if you look at the document that you submitted, the evidence that you submitted, and you can see that truly you do not meet the financial requirements with the evidence that you submitted, then there's really no need to submit. What you want to do is go back, make sure you meet the financial requirements, and then come back to submit another fresh application. Thirdly, if it's, say for instance, another example is, say you apply for a spouse visa and they said that they do not believe that the relationship is genuine. Okay, so what you want to do is look at the evidence that you've provided. Did you submit enough documents to show that your relationship is genuine? If you haven't submitted enough documents and your relationship is actually genuine, then what you want to do is go back, bring out more information, and then submit your and then appeal the decision that the Home Office has made. However, if you cannot prove that your relationship is genuine, if you do not have evidence to show that your relationship is actually genuine, then there's no need to actually appeal the decision, because if you do, they're going to again refuse. So if you feel that the decision that the Home Office has made is justified based on the evidence you submitted, then there's no need to appeal. However, if you feel that their decision is not justified, whether you submitted enough documentation, enough evidence or not, then by all means you want to go to appeal. Another thing to consider is the length of time that the appeal process takes. The appeal process takes a long time. Okay, so it could take from 6 to 12 months for the appeal process to go through. So that's another thing that you want to consider as well. Is it worth going through the appeal process, or do you want to go back and submit another application? Okay, so that's a decision for you to make. Like I said before, whether you want to appeal the decision or not is your decision to make based on the UK Home Office decision, the reason why they've made their decision, and based on the information you provided, and of course based on what you actually think is right for you at that time. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful to someone. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.